it do to all my free game people, all my F&B people. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all living, man? How life treating y'all? Just how's it going? Today, I'm here to talk to y'all about the difference between perfection and wholeness. Now, I feel like me saying that automatically puts a lot of people in the mindset of how is those two relate, like perfection and wholeness. Like, what is the two? How is those correlating anyway? So, in context, to put some context to what I mean by perfection versus wholeness, I mean it in the sense of how people, or just how how people view themselves, or what people sees the best version of themselves as. Like, I guess is the better description is what people see the best version of themselves as. And a lot of people describe the best version of themselves, like, or they imagine the best version of themselves as being perfect per se. Like, they have no problems, there's nothing wrong. I always go to the gym, I always go to and do this hard, or I work real hard when I do this, or I never procrastinate. When people imagine their best selves, they usually imagine a perfect version of themselves. I believe this is a trick. I believe this is a flawed way of thinking. Perfection is impossible. Nobody is perfect. And you're not meant to be, in the sense that they teach you that you're supposed to be perfect. And I will touch back on that in a second. But in the way that they teach you, you're supposed to be perfect, you're not supposed to be that. That doesn't exist. That isn't real. That's propaganda. That doesn't happen. Now, you can damn sure shoot for perfect and hit 95, hit 99, you know what I'm saying? Hit 98, you know what I'm saying? You can get close, but there's no such thing as perfection. There will never be, and that's okay. That is very okay. Imperfections make life exciting. And this goes to my next idea of wholeness. Now, what is wholeness? Wholeness, when in terms of, you viewing yourself, what is wholeness? Wholeness, in my understanding, is understanding all parts of yourself, whether that be the best parts of you, the parts that you show to everybody, whether that be the parts that you show to people that's like your friends, or whether that be, the parts that you only show to yourself, or that cross your mind that you don't show, you don't even present to the physical, you just only think about it. Wholeness to me is understanding all of those parts, and understanding that all those parts are you, and you can't weed out certain parts of yourself in order to be the best version. It's impossible to be the best version of yourself and think that you won't have any flaws, because then you not being yourself. So how can you be the best version of something that you're not being? Yourself. We're all weird. I actually have come to the terms that, my nigga, every single one of us, I don't care if you are the hoodest nigga on the planet. I don't care if you are, nigga, a killer, my nigga. It don't matter. Like, we're all a little weird when we're by ourselves, and that's okay. That's okay. But the best way, I believe, to find growth within yourself, and not trying to find growth through other people's realities, whether that be like on social media or just talking to people, is understanding all of yourself. Like, you have so many parts. We're so detailed. We have so many things to us that make us the way that we are. So it's very important to understand this difference. I believe that most people should shoot for wholeness. Shoot to be your full self. Don't shoot to be a perfect version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you already are perfect. Perfection, in the way that they teach you, is never making mistakes, never doing anything wrong. That's not what perfection is, in my definition, and it shouldn't be in anybody's definition. Perfection to me is you are completely and authentically yourself. I believe, in my personal opinion, that besides from love and fear, authenticity is like the strongest frequency you can put out. Other than love and fear, authenticity is one of the strongest frequencies you can put out. So to be the whole version of yourself is, first, you're going to attract more things that are meant for you. You're going to attract more people that are meant for you. You're going to attract more opportunities that work within your favor, because you being you. Authenticity is key. And I believe that that's stripped from a lot of people through social media, through not sitting with themselves anymore. Not a lot of people sit with themselves, and it's becoming harder because a lot of people's brains are filled up with ideas, thoughts, images from other people's minds. So it's like it's so much going on. You're trying to be with yourself, trying to differentiate what thoughts are yours and what are just things you just seen on TV, and it becomes like blurry. You don't know. You get confused and you get lost because you're now making opinions on an idea that was presented to you from somebody else's mind, and it's like now you're just doing things that aren't of you. So to all my F&B people, all my free game people, be yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Find your wholeness, my nigga. Look into your shadow and dive in and see what things about yourself that you try to hide, and embrace it. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Drink y'all water. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Free game.